If you're looking to buy a phone that's going to give you a great experience with a lot of years of updates, on one side you have the Pixel 10 and on the other the iPhone 17. Google sent me this one for review and I bought this one, but if you ask me which one is worth your money, the iPhone 17. For a long time, the Pixel 10 was an easy recommendation thanks to its screen. But now, the iPhone 17 has a 120Hz screen too. And not just that. Its panel is LTPO, so it can scale from 1 Hz to 120 Hz. It has also been bumped in size to 6.3 inches, similar to what we get on the Pixel 10. And the screen has the same anti-reflective coating as the Pro models. The biggest advantage that we had with this phone is completely gone, and when you look at everything else, the iPhone experience is just more complete. Let's talk about the performance, for example. This year, it's got double the storage of the Pixel 10, and if we compare benchmarks versus Google Tensors, is night and day, since the iPhone actually has a flagship processor, which means long-term you will probably have a better time with the iPhone. Sure, the phone runs hotter than the Pixel, but that's also because it's got a more powerful chip. And then we have the charging speed, which is now even faster wired than the Pixel, and wirelessly it hits 25 watts, the same as the more expensive Pixel 10 Pro. So let's think about this. It not only has a better screen, but also better performance, more storage, and a faster charging speed. And we could even say that the iPhone, it's more versatile with the front-facing camera, because check this out. If I stop recording, I can switch the video mode to landscape without rotating the phone, and the quality still looks great. My main criticism of the iPhone 17 is that the USB connection, for example, it's still USB 2.0. The funny part about this is that all of those criticisms are actually the advantage that we find on the Pixel 10. Since it does come with USB 3.1, it doesn't get nearly as hot, though, the performance isn't quite there, and it does include a telephoto lens in its camera setup. Still, the function that I like the most in this new generation is something that we've had on iPhones for years. I'm talking about the magnets on the back, which now make them compatible with different accessories like this invisible tripod I've been using for 3 years with my iPhone, and now I will be able to use it with the Pixel too. But more than the tech itself, I think it was huge that Google took that first step to add Key 2 with magnets, because now other brands that are very popular like Samsung will probably follow. The problem is that just that alone doesn't justify the price, because you could always just slap, a magnetic case on it and it pretty much get the same result. Performance is decent, and honestly, I've had no issues with it, but it left a bad taste when I saw that the GPU was worse than the Pixel 9. And considering what you're paying and other Android phones out there, there's no doubt that you're paying extra for this level of optimization. An optimization that in 3 or 4 years may not hold up just because the processor can't keep with it. With all that said, you do have more versatility with these cameras, which gives you a bit more variety when taking photos, and while the sensors are a downgrade compared to the Pixel 9, I think it's a fair trade-off to get this new telephoto lens. But hey, you probably want to see a comparison between these two, so let's do it. Day to day, both cameras are awesome. You can see it. You can take amazing photos with either one, but the biggest difference is in the telephoto lens, which is way better than the iPhone's digital zoom. I thought I would notice a big improvement in the iPhone's ultra wide, but nope. Not even with the macro mode, though I do prefer the iPhone selfie camera. With all that said, there's no doubt that the Pixel 10, it's a good phone, but not for the price. I think if you're spending so much money, the iPhone 17, it's a better investment, and if you really want to try a Pixel, just go for the Pixel 9. It's a great phone, and in some aspects, even better than the Pixel 10. Its design hasn't changed much, neither has its overall performance. You will lose some AI features that may come in the future, but honestly, for $300 more, it's not worth it. But again, I can't say the same about the iPhone 17. I think this is a great phone this year. If you have an iPhone 14 or older, this is also a great upgrade. And if you're doubting between the Pixel 10 and this phone, just get this one. Unless you really like Android like I do. But even then, I wouldn't get the Pixel. If you want a good hardware, go for OnePlus 13 or even the Galaxy S25 if you want a compact device. But anyway, that's just my opinion, and if you have a different one, just leave it in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.